Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Secrets of a Witch podcast with me, Sabrina Scott. So, I've got what'll probably end up being a pretty short and sweet episode for you guys today. And this is about something I've been thinking about for a while, which is that I don't want anyone to misunderstand what I'm saying about feminine energy and think that it means that you have to be nice to everyone all the time. And it was one of my sassy female cats is agreeing. I think sometimes people are afraid, and by people I mostly mean like women are afraid of what I'm talking about with feminine energy, because they're like, oh no, does that mean I just have to like kiss the ass of all men? Or does that mean I have to kiss the ass of everybody? Does that mean I always have to be this like perfect, like joyful, bouncing, like jovial person? And it's like, no, like you can have feminine energy and also be a total bitch half the time. And I think this is something that people skeptical of this whole thing don't understand, right? Like some women might feel like, oh my God, Sabrina, like you're talking about feminine energy. Like, are you just wanting me to be a pushover? Do you want me to be a doormat? Or do you want me to be, whatever, fill in the blank? And the answer is always like, no, absolutely not. Feminine energy and like leaning into feminine energy does not mean I'm asking anyone to be a pushover in any way. And having feminine energy and leaning into feminine energy does not mean that you need to be deferential to men at all, or even, or all men. I think there's this assumption, which is wrong, that's what this feminine energy stuff could imply. And that's just not the case, right? I think we can lean into our feminine energy when it's appropriate in contexts where it makes sense. And we can also stand up for ourselves, be a bit of an asshole, be a bit of a bitch at times when the situation calls for it. When that person or situation is not in alignment with us and that does not deserve our time or energy or any of that. So don't get it twisted, my friends. Don't get it twisted. You can still have feminine energy and stand up for yourself. You can still have feminine energy and, say no to situations in a bit of a rude way if that's what's appropriate in the situation. Part of the feminine masculine energy polarity that we all have within ourselves, we just have to choose to heal it, choose to activate it. Part of it is knowing when to embody that masculine energy, which can be that more like bitch energy. And knowing when to do that can keep us safe, right? But if we're in the bitch energy all the time, then that can mean that we can be a little bit disconnected from our feminine energy.
And so if you are hesitant about this whole feminine energy thing because you like being sassy, or you like being direct, or you like being abrasive sometimes, and those are parts of your personality that you really enjoy, like, don't sweat it. Like, you can still embrace this feminine energy stuff and learn to work with it in a way that works for you, in a way that feels like it's a part of you and yourself and just how you are, right? You don't have to feel fake when you're doing it. And feminine energy and leaning into feminine energy does not mean that you're in a good mood all the time. It does not mean that you're nice to literally everybody. It does not mean that no one ever annoys you. It does not mean that you're always in a good mood. Feminine energy is something that we can embrace while also giving ourselves the grace to be humans and to just have those normal ups and downs and have those moods and to have those good days and those bad days, and also to have our boundaries intact, right? feminine energy can teach us a lot about boundaries. And I think sometimes a lot of people who don't understand feminine energy will just assume that it's the same thing as people pleasing or fawning, which is to say, like, contorting yourself into a pretzel to be on everyone's good terms. Like, that is actually got absolutely nothing to do with healthy feminine energy. And I would argue that that is a very unhealthy iteration of energy, be it a combination of masculine or feminine, most likely in that circumstance. So if you are turned off because of those things, because of these misconceptions of what you think feminine energy is about, just reevaluate, right? Open your mind up and welcome bitchiness and directness into your conception of what feminine energy is and what it can be. So short and sweet for today. That's it. That is all I have to say about the feminine energy piece for today. I just wanted to give that little bite-size food for thought. If you do want to check out the Feminine Energy Without Bullshit course, which I am launching soon, and I think I'm actually going to relaunch it with a different name. So that's just kind of what I'm feeling. So either way, please surf on over to sabrinamscott.com/FEWOBS. FEWOBS again, so it stands for Feminine Energy Without Bullshit. Again, I'll probably be renaming that so it has a bit of a sexier name, but I'm looking forward to launching the course. I think it's going to be really fun to teach everyone. I've been doing a lot of feminine energy coaching with folks, and it's honestly been my favorite part of every week. Okay, friends, check it out. You can learn more about me at sabrinamscott.com. Say hello on Instagram at sabrinamscott. Check out my YouTube, youtube.com/SabrinaScott. And of course, my cute clothing line, shopsabrinamscott.com. Catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.